Welcome to RN to Professors, where we train your nurse brain from day one. I'm Dr. Perney, and in this video, we will continue with the Fundamentals to Clinical Thinking series. Today's focus is prioritization, and we're using two powerful tools to get there: Maslow's hierarchy of needs and clinical judgment. Before we jump into prioritization, let's quickly review the Clinical Judgment Measurement Model, or CJMM. This model breaks critical thinking into 6 essential steps: recognizing cues, analyzing, understanding, prioritizing risks, establishing solutions, performing actions, and tracking outcomes. It's the roadmap for every clinical decision you'll ever make. In real nursing practice, you rarely have one patient with one problem. You've got multiple patients, competing needs, and time pressure. So, how do you decide who to see first? Well, you don't need to guess. You need to prioritize based on safety, survival, and cues. Let's bring back a classic, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Look at what is at the base: physiological needs such as oxygen, circulation, and glucose. Next comes safety. It is important to feel safe. Then, as you can see, one above that would be comfort. In nursing, we often use this to rank our care. What keeps a patient alive will always come first. 4 patients, 1 nurse. Who do you see first? Patient A. Oxygen saturations are 88%, respiratory rate 28, somewhat labored. Patient B. Stroke patient, been here for 2 days, and he's due for medications. Patient C. Morning glucose level is 68. History of diabetes. Patient D. Discharge teaching required for a patient who needs to leave by 11 a.m. Now you need to pause. Don't just pick one. Think through the cues. Let's review each patient one by one. Patient A. Patient A has impaired breathing. This is a physiological danger and it is an emergency. Patient B. Medications matter, but as far as we know, the vital signs are stable. Patient C. Hypoglycemia. This patient has diabetes and has a morning glucose of 68, and this patient could decline quickly, potentially being an emergency. And then patient D, discharge teaching. Well, discharge teaching is important, but it is not urgent. Which one did you pick? Well, let me tell you the order. First, you should see patient A. Patient A is having a respiratory emergency. Next, you should check on patient C. Patient C is having hypoglycemia and it can become an emergency. After that, you should see patient B. Patient B needs their medications. Patient did have a stroke a couple days ago and needs to be on a regimen to keep the patient safe and well. And finally, the last patient you should see would be patient D. That is the patient that is going to have discharge teaching, hopefully by 11 a.m. Ready to put your clinical thinking into action? Our priority lab is your next step. You'll walk into real-world scenarios, manage 4 patients, and decide who do you see next. It's fast, focused, and built to sharpen your clinical judgment under pressure. Let's keep training your nurse brain, and I'll see you in Priority Lab.